There are athletes who play the game, and then there are forces of nature who redefine it. Cristiano Ronaldo is not just a footballer, he's a statement, a living embodiment of what happens when obsession meets destiny. For 2 decades, he hasn't just played against opponents, he's played against the world, against limits, against time itself. This is the story of Cristiano Ronaldo versus the world. It all began on a small island in Madeira, Portugal, a place too small for the dreams of a boy who wanted everything. Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, the youngest of 4, was raised in a humble home where money was scarce but hope was infinite. His father worked as a kit man at a local club, and his mother often went hungry so her children wouldn't. Ronaldo grew up watching struggle, but he never accepted it as his fate. From the moment he touched a football, the world seemed to shrink. He played barefoot on cracked streets using broken balls, aiming for skies far beyond his reach. His mother saw something different in his eyes, a fire that no storm could put out. That fire would soon carry him beyond Madeira, beyond Portugal, and beyond anything football had ever witnessed. At just 12, he left home for Lisbon, alone, scared and hungry but determined. His roommates laughed at his accent, mocked his tears, and doubted his worth. Yet every insult only sharpened him. He trained harder, ran faster, and dreamed louder. The boy who cried because he couldn't lose began transforming into a machine that refused to. But fate tested him early. At 15, doctors discovered a racing heart, a condition that could end his career before it even began. For a moment, the dream trembled, yet surgery couldn't silence him. Weeks later, Ronaldo was back stronger, faster, hungrier. The world tried to stop him, but he was already built for resistance. In 2003, destiny came calling. A friendly match between Sporting Lisbon and Manchester United changed everything. That night, a teenage Ronaldo shredded one of the world's greatest teams with dazzling footwork and unstoppable pace. Sir Alex Ferguson saw what everyone else missed: a future king. United signed him immediately. England wasn't welcoming. Pundits mocked his haircuts. Players bullied him for his skills. Fans called him selfish. But Ronaldo didn't fight back with words, he fought back with goals. He transformed his body in the gym, studied every movement, every weakness, every angle of the game. He turned mockery into motivation, pressure into power. By 2008, he had conquered England, winning the Premier League, the Champions League, and his first Ballon d'Or. He wasn't just the best in the league, he was the best in the world. But greatness doesn't settle. In 2009, he made a move that stunned football, joining Real Madrid for a world record fee. From Manchester to Madrid, from prodigy to phenomenon, the pressure was now heavier than ever. The media called him overpaid. Rivals called him arrogant. Fans expected miracles. So, he gave them miracles. In Madrid, Ronaldo's rivalry with Lionel Messi became the most defining duel in football history. 2 titans, pushing each other beyond human limits. Every goal Messi scored made Ronaldo sharper. Every victory Ronaldo earned made Messi stronger. It wasn't hatred, it was evolution. Together they lifted football to heights never seen before. But while Messi's genius seemed effortless, Ronaldo's greatness was forged through fire, sweat, and will. He was the worker, the warrior, the machine. Season after season, he tore through records. 40 goals, 50, 60, it didn't matter. If there was a mountain, he climbed it. If there was a record, he broke it. Every time the world doubted him, he answered with dominance. They said he couldn't win big finals, he scored in them. They said he couldn't carry a team, he carried nations. And then came the international stage. For years, Portugal had the reputation of nearly men talented but unlucky. Ronaldo changed that. In 2016, at the European Championship, Portugal faced France in the final. Ronaldo was injured early, forced off in tears. But even from the sidelines, he refused to be defeated. Limping, shouting, coaching, he became the heartbeat of the team. When Portugal lifted that trophy, it wasn't just victory, it was vindication. Cristiano Ronaldo versus destiny, and destiny lost. 2 years later, at the 2018 World Cup, the world witnessed another moment of magic. Against Spain, Ronaldo delivered a masterclass, a stunning hat trick that sent shockwaves through the tournament. At 33, While others faded, he was still rewriting history. His power, his precision, his poise timeless. When he left Real Madrid, the critics returned. "He's finished," they said. But Ronaldo doesn't listen to noise, he creates it. At Juventus, he conquered Italy. He scored 100 goals faster than any player in the club's history. He won leagues, broke barriers, and once again, silenced the world. Then came the emotional return to Manchester United in 2021. The prodigal son came home. His first game back a double. The crowd roared. It was like time had folded in on itself. The boy from 2003 had become a man who had conquered everything and returned to where it began. But even then, his hunger didn't fade. Because Ronaldo's story was never about comfort, it was about challenge. And when he moved to Al Nassr, the world laughed again. "Retirement league," they said. But Ronaldo doesn't follow trends, he creates them. His arrival changed football's geography. Suddenly the world's eyes turned to Saudi Arabia. Crowds packed stadiums. Television rights soared. He wasn't fading, he was expanding. Even in his late 30s, he continued to score, lead, and inspire millions. Throughout it all, Ronaldo has carried more than just expectations, he's carried an entire mindset. The belief that you can build greatness from nothing. That discipline outlasts talent. That critics are only as loud as your silence. He's not just a footballer, he's a movement. A message written in sweat and triumph. He's faced it all: poverty, doubt, injury, heartbreak, and age. But each time the world said no, he found a way to say yes. Each time someone wrote his ending, he wrote a new beginning. Ronaldo's career is not a story of luck or fate, it's a story of fight. Cristiano Ronaldo versus the world wasn't a rivalry, it was a revolution. A journey from a small island boy to a global icon who defied gravity, logic, and time. He's lifted trophies on every stage, scored in every league, and inspired billions with a single truth. Greatness isn't given, it's earned. He is the roar after defeat, the sprint in the final minute, the unyielding belief that perfection is possible. He is proof that limits exist only to be broken. So when history looks back, it won't just see the goals or the records, it will see a man who refused to bow down. A man who turned rejection into revenge, failure into fire, and doubt into dominance. Cristiano Ronaldo versus the world wasn't just a career, it was a battle that changed football forever. And in that battle, only one man stood unbroken. The boy from Madeira, the champion of generations, the relentless warrior who became legend. Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who conquered the world, by never letting it conquer him.